Welcome back, everybody. This is going to be our Algebra 2 Essentials, lesson number 5, Multiplying Polynomials, Homework Review, Part 1. Hopefully we'll be able to get everything done in 2 parts. We'll see how it goes. All right, so this is going to be, we're here with multiplying binomials, and we kind of did this before. In the lesson for the classwork, you probably saw 2 methods. The distributive method, which basically I'll show you. We normally call this FOIL, because FOIL meaning first, outer, inner, and last are the steps of multiplying with the distributive property. There's also going to be the area array, or I call the box method, and we're using the concept of area to multiply. So we'll do a couple of them. I mean, in this case, I'll just do the distributive method first for first few, and then first few, and then we'll see how it works from there. Okay, hopefully you guys are good with this, and just a reminder, please give this video a like if it's helpful to you guys. Sure helps our channel, as well as subscribing to our channel so that you guys can get turn notifications to know when new videos for Algebra 2 will be added to the channel, especially for those who are going to be studying over the summer. So here we go. Question number 1, multiply the following binomials and express each product as an equivalent trinomial. Use an area model to help you find the product if necessary. And so we'll do that a little bit later. So here we go. For A, what we're going to do is we'll distribute, and I'm going to draw the rainbows. I call it the rainbow method because we're drawing rainbows. X times X and X times 8. So X times X plus X times 8. Here we go. Plus 5 times X plus the last one, 5 times 8. And we combine these, we're going to get, in this case, x squared plus 8x plus 5x plus 40. Or in this case, x squared. Now, the like terms are combined. So our like terms normally are the ones in the middle, not always, but a lot of times they are. So 8x plus 5x is 13x, then plus 40. So this will be our product. Okay, for letter B. Again, now drawing rainbows, distributing, 3x times 2x plus 2 times negative 7. Then we're going to multiply 2 times 2x plus 2 times 2x, and then 2 times plus 2 times negative 7. Or you do minus 2 times 7. That's up to you. So same thing. So we multiply. We're going to get 2x times 3x is 6x squared. And we'll have, in this case, I wrote down 2 times negative 7 when I should have done 3x times negative 7. Oops, just noticed that. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just make a correction here. So the next multiplications, you guys probably said, what's he doing there? Sorry about that. So yeah, so the next step should have been 3x times negative 7. And so here, when we multiply that, we have minus 21x. Plus 2 times 2x is 4x. 2 times negative 7 is minus 14. Now, again, one thing I'm going to do is, I want to stress, because I make mistakes sometimes, write everything out. Okay, write everything out, because it's very easy to make errors. And so, especially when we're doing small, what we call basic calculations, but they will, sometimes you're trying to do too many at one time, we're doing very quickly, you're going to find out they'll be, not such a good idea. Okay, so combine like terms, the negative 21x, and the 4x combined together, and so we're going to get 6x squared minus 17x minus 14. All right, so for C, we're going to distribute again, and so we're going to have, I'll do distributions on the bottom. So here we'll do the 5x times 2x, and the 5x times negative 3. I'm going to multiply negative 2 times 2x, and then multiply -2 times -3. And so we're going to continue and we're going to combine like terms. We're going to get 10x squared minus 15x minus 4x plus 6. And we combine like terms here. We know the middle terms, -15 and -4x. So we'll get 10x squared minus 19x plus 6. Okay, now we go on to our next triplet. And we're multiplying here x squared minus 4 times x squared plus 10. Still use well, okay, so yeah, maybe we'll do the array for this one, or the box method in this case. And so the box method kind of basically deals with the same idea that you're doing not the same idea, but the idea of finding area. And so you have here x squared minus 4, x squared plus 10. And so here we want to find each of the areas and add them together. So for the beginning, we get x squared times x squared times x squared, we're going to get x to the 4th power. And if we multiply x squared times -4, because this is x squared here, and so we have x squared times -4 is -4x squared. And then if we multiply, in this case, x squared times 10, we're going to get, in this case, 10x squared. And then if we multiply 10 times -4, we get -40. And the area array, or the box method, kind of takes, again, the idea of you find the area of rectangle is base times height, when the two dimensions multiply with each other. And so one of the nice things about this is that, again, a lot of times the like terms will be diagonal to each other. Not always, but most likely to each other. So we combine like terms, we're going to get, in this case, x to the 4th. Now 10x squared plus -4x squared is going to be plus 6x squared, and then minus 40. Okay, again, we'll try this box method again. So, or this area array, they call it in the lesson. All right, so it's a 2 by 2. And so the first two will be the 2x cubed plus 1, and the next two will be 5x cubed plus 4. Okay, and so we're going to get, in this case, 10x to the 6. Remember, in this case, we're going to be adding the exponents. We multiply same number by itself. We just basically keep the base and add exponents. 1 times 5x cubed will be 5x cubed. 4 times 2x cubed will be 8x cubed. And 4 times 1 is 4. And again, we see like terms are diagonal to each other. So we add up all the areas, all the boxes together. We have x to the 6, 10x to the 6, plus 13x to the 3rd, plus 4. All right. And now we'll do letter F. With letter F, we're going to do, again, box method. X squared minus 1 and x squared minus 9. And we're going to get here x times x to the 4th. X squared times -1 is -x squared, or -1x squared. -9 times x squared is -9x squared. And -9 times -1 is +9. And so we'll get, in this case, the sum will be x to the 4th minus 10x squared. Now, sometimes it's a good idea to put the 1 here, just in case we forget that there's a 1 there. So, and then plus 9, because sometimes we just, we're looking for numbers. Okay, so that's going to be multiplying binomials. But we can use the same idea for larger multiplication. So let's take a look at the next problem, question number 2. And so find each of the following products in equivalent form. Use an array model to help find your final answers if you find it helpful. And so we're going to do, in this case, we're going to use our area or the array model. Continue with that. Ooh, this should be a x squared. So let me make a slight adjustment here. Oops. I'll make this squared. Sorry, forgot to make that adjustment. So yeah, that's squared, not times 2. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so let's draw our model now. This would be a 2 by 3. Now I like this method, although you can use the you can always use in this case the distributive method as well too. It'll work just fine. X squared plus 3x plus 2, and here we have x plus 5. So here we go. All right. So x times x is x to the third. X times 3x is 3x squared, and 2 times x is 2x. 5 times x squared is 5x squared. 5 times 3x is 15x. And 2 times 5 is 10. And again, we see we have our like terms diagonal to each other. One of the benefits of using the area array or the box method is going to be it's really organized. Okay, so we see here we can write everything out. X cubed, 3x squared plus 5x squared is 8x squared. 15x plus 2x is going to be 17x plus 10. Okay. Okay, here we go. For B, we have 2x minus 3 times 4x squared plus 5x minus 7. And so if we multiply, we'll have 8x to the third. 2x times 5x is 10x squared. Negative 7 times 2 is minus 14x. Negative 3 times 4x squared is negative 12x squared. Negative 3 times 5x is negative 15x. And negative 3 times negative 7 is positive 21. And again, like terms are diagonal. And so we're going to get 6x cubed. Now 10 plus negative 12 is negative 2x squared. Negative 14 plus negative 15 will be negative 29x plus 21. Now for the last one. And really what happens is this. What we really have is 2x plus 5 times 2x plus 5 times 2x plus 5. Now, it's not a 3 by 3, it's actually 2 by 2 by 2. So we're going to multiply them by distributive method first. So 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times 5 is going to be plus 10x. Negative 5 times 2x is going to be plus 10x. And negative 5 times 5 is plus 25. Now you'll notice what I did here. Instead of being all horizontal, I stacked the like terms on top of each other, so when we add them down, and we add them downwards like we normally do addition, and all the like terms are all set up for you. So now we're going to multiply all of this by all of this. And so again, distributive method. All right, so we have 2x times 4x, so it's got to do the multiplication part. So 2x times 4x, I'm going to draw little arrows. 2x times 4x squared is going to be 8x cubed. 2x times 20x is going to be plus 40x squared. 2x times 25 is going to be plus 50x. 5 times 4x squared is going to be plus 20x squared. 5 times 20x will be 100x. And 5 times 25 is plus 125. Add together, 8x cubed plus 60x squared plus 150x plus 125. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and that will be the end of part 1. Hope this is helpful to you guys. Make sure to watch out for part 2. See you in the next video.